myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top.
Yo, no, I ain't the type to give up. If I do something, man, I do it till I get what I want. I turn a business out of nothing into something I love. I got a poker face, but honestly, I'm not one to bluff.
What's going on, guys? It is your boy Beer Gut Plays here, back at it with another episode of the WWE 2K25 MyGM mode. Now, before we get things started, just a little bit, clear up the controversy that has been not really controversy, but clear up some things that have been going on. So unfortunately, due to my computer having some issues, we lost 2 episodes of this series, unfortunately, but not going to restart it. We're just going to keep trucking along. We got a great night of wrestling lined up with Damian Priest and New Jack taking on Jacob Fatu and Karrion Kross in the main event. Let me tell you guys, that is going to be a really exciting matchup. Not looking to start any new tag teams there, just a one-off match, and I think it could absolutely slap. Now, guys, before we get everything started, I do want to do a couple plug skis. The channel sponsor, Dubby Energy, I absolutely love their product. I use it on a daily basis. It has replaced my morning coffee. Use it whether trying to get in a quick workout at the gym, trying to, do these videos, edit, record, play the games, whatever. Dubby always has my back. Use the code BeerGut10 in the link posted below, and you'll save yourself a discount of 10%. Also, before we get this episode started, want to also plug my Twitch channel. I've just kind of restarted it back up after disappearing for quite a few years, but definitely recommend y'all checking it out. I absolutely am having a fun time over there. We're going live 4 times a week over there, 3-4 times a week. Got all the sports content over there, the NBA, the NHL, Madden, NASCAR. It is a lot of fun. So, and the live stream that we usually air on Saturday nights, the NASCAR 25 career, it is a dual live stream. So definitely recommend you guys subscribing to over there if you'd like to take a check. It will be linked in the video description below. So definitely recommend y'all checking it out. Let's get this episode started. Let's have a killer episode of Monday Night Raw. As you guys can see, the openers, Scarlett Bordeaux taking on Rhea Ripley. Penta taking on AJ Styles, Jey Uso taking on Braun Breaker, and in the main event, Jacob Fatu and Karrion Kross taking on Damian Priest and New Jack. New Jack was one of those really cool signings that I made, and it cost us no money at all whatsoever. I'm super stoked about it. You guys know, was a big fan of the old original ECW, and just super stoked that we were able to sign him. He's going to be a contributing member of Monday Night Raw going forward, as I mentioned many times before. So I'm super excited about this. Karrion Kross, who has been on a warpath just since we signed him in the Season 2 draft. Sorry about that. Needed a little water. But yeah, Karrion Kross has been on a warpath ever since he signed with Monday Night Raw. I believe he is undefeated. If not, he may have suffered one loss to Damian Priest, or New Jack, because he has been feuding with New Jack lately. Jacob Fatu is looking to take the World Heavyweight title off of Damian Priest. Now, this match is full of some of my favorite current superstars and one of my favorite ECW all-timers, the legend, New Jack himself. So definitely recommend you guys, make sure you are... There we go. Sorry, didn't realize I was kind of floating there. We're starting it off with Rhea Ripley and Scarlett. You guys obviously know, huge fan of Scarlett. Unfortunately, was supposed to go to WrestleCade this year. Really bummed that I got sick and could not go, because that was one of the big reasons why I wanted to go, but life happens, right? Of course, you got to hydrate. This is going to be a fun little matchup, though. let me tell you, I feel like this is going to be like just a... I thought the first match they had was really good for that women's IC title, which I believe actually made it to air. My memory's a little hazy sometimes, so I believe it made it to air. Though it was one of the first match, or one of the better matches. We lost the King and the Queen of the Ring, so that's a little disappointing. But this should be a killer matchup right here. Freaking Rhea Ripley and Scarlett opening this show should just be a lot of fun. And now Scarlett on her way to the ring. Honestly, and complete sidebar thing, really feel like the pair of Scarlett and Karrion Kross could have been booked a little bit better than what they were in WWE. Hopefully they can do their thing in the Indies. It looks like they've been doing their thing recently. Just a complete... anyone else think that title belt's a little bit small on her? Or a little bit big on her? Maybe it's just me. And Scarlett making her way to the ring. Remember, we stole her from Friday Night SmackDown, so pair her back with her husband, Karrion Kross. Excuse me, sorry. And she is ready to go. Jesus. I was really, really, really thirsty. And, man, this is a killer way to open up Monday Night Raw. I know Scarlett may not be everybody's cup of tea, but I think she is absolutely incredible. Again, just my personal opinion on everything. So we're going to get this match underway. Non-title matchup. So referee calls for the bell, and we get it started. Scarlett with the takedown and the fists. Lou Thesz press and the fist to the face. Scarlett with some kicks and a beautiful drop kick. An Irish whip reversed by Rhea Ripley and in the corner, but Scarlett got the upper hand, got herself out that corner. And a beautiful suplex. Holy crap, and Rhea Ripley bails out of the ring real quickly. Roll through, pin attempt. Oh, Scarlett with the reversal. Rhea got that shoulder up. I thought we were going to see a cool little sequence there. Maybe not. And the lockup. Rhea got a handful of the hair, but Scarlett able to break herself free. And the reversal. Think Scarlett was going to go for the Canadian Destroyer. But Scarlett's got her up on the shoulders. The electric chair drop by Mommy. And now Rhea's sliding her unconscious body across the ring. And what's Rhea Ripley got thought? Spear takedown tackle. And this has been an absolute knockdown, drag out brawl between these two women. She attempted to go for Riptide, and Scarlett counters it and gets herself into that position. Is Scarlett going for a finisher? Oh, God. Drops her down and has the leg hooked. Is that going to be enough to put her away? No! Rhea kicks out inches before the 30 count. And Rhea counters. Rhea lock up. Tries to go for a body slam. Scarlett gets herself free with that falling reverse DDT. And another... oh, just drops her on the back of her neck and got the legs hooked 3 counts. Scarlett victorious. Scarlett is on quite a roll herself, much like her partner in crime, Karrion Kross. Wow. That was a hell of an opening match. And the fans, I would think, are feeling this match. But who knows? Would be kind of cool to see her kind of still wrestle with the razor blade, the razor gloves. 2.5 stars. That's a little disappointing, but okay. Jada Parker going to the good side. And it's AJ Styles and Penta in the next match. We are live in Winnipeg, Canada. Home of he who shall not be named. I believe he was from Winnipeg. I gotta say, Penta's got one of the dopest entrances in wrestling. He has the mask, the fire, the flames, the sparkler thing. Just, man, if he could figure out how to, and I don't want to say him figure it out, but if they could figure out how to use him consistently in a proper feud, man, let me tell you, they're always saying, let's go for the next Rey Mysterio. Let's go for the next Rey Mysterio. Meanwhile, Rey Mysterio is close to 50 years old, and I mean, I imagine Penta's in his 30s, but man, Penta could be that guy who could fill the void for the next 10 years for the Hispanic superstar. Like, he's just got that aura and that charisma around him. Like one of those guys that doesn't have to speak a whole lot, but yet, you know, just connects with the fans in a different way. And the veteran, your current Intercontinental Champion, AJ Styles, on his way to the ring. And you guys know I love me some AJ Styles. I think he is a phenomenal, phenomenal talent. And he just, I think he is one of the top 10 greatest pro wrestlers of all time. Again, my opinion, I know that doesn't mean much, but I think, you know, guys that really built companies, you know, your Hogans, your Flairs, your Austins, your Rocks. Like, AJ was, in a sense, that kind of guy for TNA. Like, he was their homegrown talent. He was their first really big name star that they, especially one that they made. And the guy can just do just about anything in the ring. Even at his advanced age in his mid-40s. And see, I remember at a time when TNA was pay-per-views, and it was weekly pay-per-views. They were $9.99, and I was able to watch all of them because of a black box device. If anyone old enough to remember them, we get this match underway. Penta misses the Hurricane Rana completely. AJ going for a inside cradle kick out, not even a 1 count. Holy crap. Penta got himself up and free out of that chin lock. And here we go. Oh, man. Got him in a headlock. Chain wrestling. Jeez, that's not good. Oh, God. And Penta takes him down with the wrestling takedown. AJ in the corner. Oh, super kick to the head. Penta looked like he was going to do something cool there, but AJ had it scouted. And they're going to tie up again. They in the reverse position. And AJ going to wrench down really working the slight strength advantage he has over Penta. And takes him down with the wrestling takedown. Holy crap. Penta crawling himself to that corner. And the kick got him in the corner. Clothesline to the back of the head. And that is going to take AJ Styles down. Oh my goodness. Forearm, knife edge chop, crucifix, and a cover. 1 count. AJ Styles has got Penta down. They lock up, but a counter by Penta. And Penta driver hooks the leg. Not enough to put away AJ Styles. Got the shoulder up. Holy moly. They lock up. Sling blade takedown. AJ Styles, and now Penta is going top rope. What has Pentagon Jr. Penta got planned here? Same guy. Crossbody hooks the leg. Not enough for a 3 count. AJ Styles still in this fight. They lock up. Oh, the code red. Or Pop Rocks. And Penta tosses AJ Styles back in the ring. Kick to the gut. Got him. Penta driver hooks the leg. Is that going to be enough to put away AJ Styles? 2, 3 count. Penta is victorious. I thought that was a very solid matchup. Now, guys, again, they're not all going to be bangers. My personal opinion is wrestling is always full of ebbs and flows. So sometimes you have the greatest match in the world. Sometimes you just have outright stankers. Just all in perception. A lot of it is you just gotta like what you like, enjoy it. If you don't like it, whatever. But let's get to this. 2.5 stars? Really? Wow. That's insane. And we are going to get this thing moving. I enjoyed calling that match. I thought it was pretty fun. But apparently, I was wrong. Roxanne Perez, Jey Uso taking on Braun Breaker. Obviously, this is probably, you guys know how I feel about Jey Uso. I absolutely think he is one of the best professional. I don't want to say he's one of the best professional wrestlers. He's one of the best characters. He's been over for so long as a solo act. I was super happy to see them put the world title on him, give him a chance with that thing, but it didn't work for whatever reason. And sometimes, I got to give them credit. They tried. For whatever reason, it just didn't click. But, man, him and Damian Priest had a great feud at the end of this season, I feel like. I feel like he has been one of the better contributors on this roster. I feel like he get along with so many different styles that it's just not even funny. You gotta watch sometimes when they do that, like when Jay does the yeet punch, the fans just go mental in this thing. It's hilarious. And here we go. They're still yeeting Braun Breaker, who, honestly, I know I saw something. It wasn't a official report. I don't know if it was fantasy booking or whatever, but you have Braun Breaker win the world title at the June 6th Monday Night Raw against CM Punk, and then Seth Rollins works his way back, and you get the World Heavyweight Champion Braun Breaker versus Seth Rollins at WrestleMania. Now, I don't know if that would actually work out, but it is what it is. That's the best way I can put it for you, is it is what it is, and it's all that it is. And Braun, marching with a purpose, looking to get himself another title reign in this season, in this mode. Obviously, who knows what's going to happen? You know, we still got a lot of weeks to go. I would like to try and get to season 3 before the new one comes out. I think it's a possibility. I'll have to actually take a look and see how it's gonna, how everything's gonna land. We might up this thing to 2 times a week. I'm not 100% sure. I'll take a look and see where we're at and what we're doing by the time we get to it, and we'll go from there. We get this match underway. Jey Uso with the kick to the face of Braun Breaker, and they lock up. This is going to be a good one. Braun Breaker just shoves Jey Uso back to the ground, and they're going to lock up again. And Jey returns the favor and hits that running kick. They lock up center of the ring, but Braun Breaker with a counter and got him in a powerbomb position. Oh my God, power bombs him back to the mat, and Braun Breaker going for a cover. Not even enough for a 2 count. Who would have thought? And now Braun Breaker, charge. He's going to charge Jey. Well, I thought he was going to charge Jey, but I guess not. Now there is a brawl ensuing on the outside between these two men. Hits the clothesline to put Braun Breaker back to the ground. Spinning elbow drop. Takes down, or Braun Breaker is struggling right now. These two started off like a house of fire, but now Braun is really not able to pick it in and getting in that next gear going. But gets back into the ring. Float over, DDT, and it busts open Braun Breaker. Braun Breaker but misses the elbow, busted wide open. Jey is going to be like a shark that smells blood in the water. And oh, the pinning attempt from the sunset flip. Not even enough for a 1 count. Backdrop to a neck breaker, takes down Braun, and the leg is hooked. Only good enough for a 2 count. And now Jey setting him up. Oh. Spear! Takes down Braun Breaker. And the leg is hooked. Not enough for a 3 count. Now teeing off. Flapjack! Oh, look at the yeets. Look at the yeets. They're going insane. And they're still going insane with the yeets. Braun able to counter that shoulder block tackle pin attempt. Counter reversal. And Jey Uso steals one from Braun Breaker with the reversal and the pin. What a third match on the card. I thoroughly enjoyed calling it, like I always do. What a matchup, though. What a seriously good matchup. 2 stars? Wow. I would think that'd be better, but what do I know? Becky Lynch cuts a promo, and it is main event time. Jacob Fatu and Karrion Kross taking on New Jack and Damian Priest. What a interesting matchup to end Monday Night Raw. As you guys know, I am a huge fan of Jacob Fatu. I think he is I think he is the future of this business, but, don't take my word for it. Just, look, former United States champion, former tag team champion. He had from what I've been told, and I've only seen very limited of his work on the indies, like in MLW and stuff like that, he had a hell of a run on the indies. And granted, I think a lot of that has to do with his name, Fatu, being a part of the legendary Anawahi family. I feel like I always butcher that name, but he is just... I feel like he is going to be the next big superstar on this roster. He's just looking for the opportunity to break out. And do we turn Jacob Fatu face? Does Jacob Fatu go face sometime in this? And obviously, he's been a heel for the past year and a half. Does he go face, though? A lot of questions I'm asking. Like, I've got some stuff spinning around in the old noodle with this thing. And now Karrion Kross on his way to the ring. Obviously, again, huge fan of Karrion Kross. I felt like he could have been a very big deal for this roster. Just did not work out for whatever reason. But I like it. I think he's going to do very well on the indies. If he signs with, and I haven't heard anything, I haven't seen anything. If he does show up on AEW TV, I might actually start watching it again. Now, again, not like a knock on AEW. It's just I don't have a lot of time to watch it like I used to. Work a full-time job. This has become more, my Twitch and YouTube thing has become more of a full-time gig, and just I don't have the time to watch it like I used to. And it's insane. Like I might actually start watching it more if he does debut on AEW. Here we go. Our World Heavyweight Champion, Damian Priest, on his way to the ring. Obviously, you guys know, huge fan of Damian. With my current cable package, Friday Night SmackDown doesn't air because Fubo is in a is currently trying to negotiate with NBC Universal, so I don't get to watch Friday SmackDown, unfortunately. I know, sad face, right? But I haven't heard his name on anything in the past few weeks. You know what would be kind of cool, and it's just me kind of spitballing ideas here, is if on Sirius XM Monday, Wednesday, or whatever weeks or whatever days they have wrestling, whether Monday, Tuesday, like WWE, NXT, AEW, and the pay-per-views, obviously, they simulcast it on Sirius XM. And, for people who don't have ESPN Plus or can't afford to buy every pay-per-view, it'd just be kind of cool. Or at least have whoever the on-air personalities for WWE or for the Wrestling Network on Sirius XM do like a watch-along over the radio, and they kind of call the matches. Again, I don't know if it would even be possible, but it would be like a super cool idea just to do. Again, me just flapping my lips while we're doing entrances. So, New Jack on his way to the ring. You guys know I love me some New Jack. I am a huge fan of his. I think he is phenomenal, but I don't know, it's just he's a pretty cool, like, he was great for the time, let me tell you. He was never a great technician. His specialty was hardcore matches, obviously, but man, and I wish I would have been able to keep it, but we might actually go ahead and redo it at some point, or at least do something with it, because there's this really cool entrance for New Jack if he has a hardcore match. He comes out with the shopping cart full of crap, and honestly, it'd be kind of cool just to play through it one time. You know, maybe if I could get him on the MyGM. Could you? It was rumored New Jack was going to be coming to WWE in 2004-ish? 2004, 2005, somewhere around there. When John Cena won the U.S. title, that was who was supposed to be Carlito's hired hand, was New Jack. But for one reason or another, it just never happened, as frickin' Jacob Fatu starts out with the super kick. And the Falcon Arrow. Wow. And now Cross in the ring, pounding the face of Damian Priest. Cross showing no mercy. They lock up center of the ring. Irish whip into the turnbuckle. Clothesline almost decapitates Damian Priest. And they lock up again. Reversal of the Irish whip, and now... Oh, what a counter by Karrion Kross. And Suplex City by Karrion Kross. And now, really like a shark smelling blood in the water, Kross trying to take him to bust him wide open. And Damian with the counter, but now Kross with another counter. I didn't really need you to do that, Damian, but that's... Jacob, but thank you. Forearm shot takes down Karrion Kross, and New Jack finally in this beast. And what is New Jack gonna do? Goes for a splash, but misses. Kross with the takedown, with the tackle takedown. And now Jacob Fatu in, and he's going top rope. Splash, headbutt. Wow. Freaking Jacob Fatu showing us he is insane also. Oh.
Jacob Fatu taking the upper hand in a big way. Jacob Fatu is determined right now.
What is Okay. The DDT, the jumping impaler DDT. Leg is hooked. Only enough for a 2 count. Wow. They lock up center of the ring. Irish whip. And the tag to Karrion Kross. And... Oh, Jack! Jack trying to steal one, but cannot get even a 1 count. Kick to the thigh in the shin area, or the hamstring area, and kicks his head off. Death Valley driver by Karrion Kross, and the leg is hooked. That is a 3 count. Karrion Kross and Jacob Fatu win this one. What a matchup, though. These 4 men left it all on the line here tonight. And, of course, they got to do the little cool handshake. What a tag team match to end Monday Night Raw. A lot of action by both men. You know Jack was in there to kind of be the fall guy. Amazing. Okay, 4 stars. I don't know how that's a rivalry, but okay. Not really worried about what Friday Night SmackDown is going to do over there. 4.5 stars? Okay. Liv Morgan. That's somebody who I should be going for next. Oh my God, is that almost an Eric versus Randy Orton and Nathan Frazier? Interesting tag team. Molly Holly. Love me some Molly Holly. Charlotte, Maxime Dupree, and Blair Davenport. Maxime Dupree is now a dual title holder. Holy shnikes. Look at the money we got, boys and girls. We are bringing in the dough really fast. We're still number one in the GM. 2 weeks until Money in the Bank. Okay. New Jack. Oh, wow. So New Jack wants a main event. So does AJ Styles. You know what? Let's do it. We're going to put both of them in there. Interesting. So let's just see who's out there. Obviously, you guys know I do like to Ooh, Tommy Ciampa. Tommaso Ciampa. He could be really interesting on this brand. I do need Johnny Gargano, but I don't know. Tommaso Ciampa as a singles guy could be really interesting. I'll sign him. I don't know how he's a 20 legend, though. Doesn't make any sense to me. I'm going to sign him for the rest of the season. We're going to still be at the Wrestling Center. Gorilla Crew, maybe? Do I get the Gorilla Crew? Yes! All right. That's really going to make this show a lot better. So the main event of Monday Night Raw, nope. We're going to book it as a triple threat. Extreme Rules. That'll be a killer triple threat match. Yeah, we got the rivalry-ending feud with New Jack and AJ Styles, or New Jack and, we're going to try and get this feud going still. No, we don't want the run-in, do we? No. Okay. Penta's going to do some advertising for us. Io Sky taking on Becky Lynch. All right. We got a pretty deep roster, not even going to lie. Scarlett going to cut a promo for us. Tag team call out. Grayson, the Motor City Machine Gun's going to call out them. Okay, and that is going to be our opener in a tables match. But guys, that is going to be the end of the episode. Now, hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you like the content and you want to see this channel grow, make sure you super kick the like button, comment down below, subscribe to this channel for more. You want to check out some other stuff that I am running on this channel? I'll leave it all pointed, or all in 4 corners of the around me. Guys, I got to get the hell up on out of here. I hope y'all have a great day, a great evening, and until next time, my friends, peace out.